CSE department at RPIIT Medical and Technical Campus, Karnal. Today in this session we will discuss about the round robin CPU scheduling algorithm. This algorithm we prefer in the multitasking system. It means a time sharing system. It means we want to execute a number of tasks and we want to distribute the CPU time within the various processes in the ready queue. It means each process get a small unit of CPU time that is known as the time quantum, and it is usually 10 to 100 milliseconds. It means if there are 5 processes in the memory, then firstly we will provide 10 milliseconds time quantum to the first process, then CPU will be switched to the next process P2 in the ready queue, and after completing 10 milliseconds it will be switched to the P3 process. After this time has elapsed, the process is preempted. It means हम उससे क्या करेंगे, CPU को ले लेंगे और उससे जो next sequence में जो process होगा उसको हम provide कर देंगे. It means the process is preempted and added to the end of the queue. परफॉर्मेंस मेजर क्या हो सकती है, अगर हम जो क्यू है मीन्स टाइम क्वांटम है, अगर हम उसको बहुत बड़ा रख लेते हैं then it will act as the FIFO, first in first out CPU scheduling algorithm की तरह से काम करता है. For example, suppose कोई process है, it has the burst time of 10 milliseconds and we take the time quantum is equal to 12 milliseconds. Then CPU there will be no context switching. It means there will be context switch is equal to 0 because एक बार उसको CPU मिल गया है तो जब तक वो complete नहीं होगा तब तक उसके पास रहेगा. So it means it is similar to the FCL CPU scheduling algorithm. But if the time quantum is 6, then the process will be executing for 6 milliseconds and it will be preempted and it will be allocated to the another process in the ready queue, and it means there will be 2 context switches. If the time quantum is only 1, then there will be 9 context switches. It means firstly क्या होगा कि वो 1 milliseconds के बाद उसके पास रहेगा, फिर उसके दूसरे के पास चला जाएगा प्रोसेस के पास, फिर वापस आएगा. And context switching क्या होता है? What is the context switching? It means it is the process or technique in which the CPU will save the states of the currently running process and reload the states of the new process. Then if a queue is very large, it means it will act as a round robin CPU scheduling algorithm will act as the FIFO, and if a queue is very small, that is 1 milliseconds, then overhead is too high. Queue must be large with respect to the context switch, otherwise the overhead is very large. This is the example of a round robin CPU scheduling algorithm. Suppose we take the time quantum is equal to 20 milliseconds. There are 4 processes in the ready queue and each has the burst time of P1 has the 53 milliseconds, P2 has 17 milliseconds burst time, P3 has 68 and P4 has 24 milliseconds. Then the Gantt chart will be this one. Firstly, CPU will be given to process number P1, and as we have decided time quantum is equal to 20 milliseconds, it means CPU will execute the process P1 for 20 milliseconds and it will, after completing the 20 milliseconds, it will be switched to the process P2. It means the remaining time of P1 will be 33 milliseconds. CPU will execute the process P2 for only 17 milliseconds and it will be preempted and will be allocated to process number P3 for 20 milliseconds. It means remaining time of the process P3 will be 48, and after the CPU will be switched to P4 for 20 milliseconds. It means P4 57 to 77 milliseconds के लिए आपका P4 execute करेगा और उसका जो remaining time रह जाएगा that will be 4. After P4, CPU will be switched to the first process for 20 milliseconds. It means 30 milliseconds are remaining. It will not be switched to P2 as it has been already executed, and after executing 20 milliseconds P1, then it will be given to P3 for more 20 milliseconds. It means remaining time will be 28, and after it will be given to P4 only 4 milliseconds, and it will be completely executed. Then the processor will be, CPU will be given to P1 for 30 milliseconds, and it will also be completely executed, and after it will be provided to P3 for 20 milliseconds. It means 8, and after context switching, it will reallocate it to the process P3 for 8 milliseconds. The waiting time of P1 will be, P1 has a 121, but it itself has been executed for 20 millisecond here and 20 millisecond here. It means the total waiting time of P1 will be 81 milliseconds. P2 has the only 20 milliseconds waiting time. P3 134 minus this 20 milliseconds यहाँ पे आपका P3 एग्जीक्यूट हुआ है, 20 milliseconds यहाँ पे आपका एग्जीक्यूट हुआ है. It means waiting time of P3 will be 134 minus 20 it means 94, and P4 has the average waiting time of 117 minus 20 milliseconds के लिए यहाँ पे एग्जीक्यूट हुआ है. It means 117 minus 20, it means 97 milliseconds. The average waiting time of this processor will be 81 plus 20 plus 94 plus 97 divided by 4, that is 73 milliseconds. This is all about the round robin CPU scheduling algorithm. Thank you.